Hello, this is Death Rider, and welcome back to another Clash of Clans guide. I will be teaching you guys about the AI, just general AI tips, tricks, information, things you should know about Clash of Clans. A lot of people I find attack bases and they're like, they didn't go where I wanted, I failed the attack. Like, especially people who attack the kind of base I have right now. They'll attack, everything will go around or not even go in. They'll be upset, come on, nothing went in, why? I am going to teach you how to prevent that terrible feeling of failing an attack because things just don't go where you want them to go. So, general things. As you know about Clash of Clans, I do not have any clan castle troops, that's fine. General things you need to know about Clash of Clans, there are two types of troops. There are defense targeting troops, and then there's Lava Hound, which is air defense targeting troops. And then there's just general targeting troops like the Wizard, and then you've got Golems, defenses, Lava Hound is air defense. There's not much to say about the any targeting troops, just basically if you deploy something on the bottom corner of this mine, just be able to read like, okay, what is closest to it? Where is that troop going to go? That's easy to figure out. It's the defense is one that can be tricky to figure out. And ultimately, once you master where your troops are going to go, ultimately you're going to be better at spell placement as well, because you're going to know where to put your spells to get the most value. I am going to spend the next probably, 30 seconds just telling you how important your spell placement is. So many people put a spell completely wasted because nothing went that way. I'm going to show you guys a replay. These two attacks on top, actually no, just the very top one. I thought I was recording, but for some reason it wasn't. This is actually a take 2. I did this attack live. For some reason I wasn't recording again. So, notice, I wanted to get that Eagle Artillery, obviously, because that's the main threat, as well as these Inferno Towers, because they're multi. Also, something about Inferno Towers and Eagle Artillery that's very helpful. Things cannot be healed when targeted by an Inferno Tower. That's what makes multi-Infernos so deadly. If you'll notice on my base, I always have multi, because even if I'm being attacked by Golems, Lava Hounds, it's not worth it. Believe me. You want to have the splash. It's technically splash because its number of targets 5. And so many people in the many years I've been playing, they play healers and heal spells into Inferno Towers, and I'm like, it doesn't work. They don't heal. It cancels it out. In fact, doesn't it even say? Healing effects get blocked by its extreme heat. Exactly. That's what makes multi so helpful. Like, I've seen people in my old clan, they play all their Valks and then they play heal spell. Now, granted, the Inferno Tower only targets 5, so if you have 20 Valks, yeah, the heal spell does get value because it's still healing troops not targeted. But you just need to keep that in mind, as well as healers. You're going to even see in some of my attacks, I'll place healers on my queen, and you'll notice she doesn't get healed when targeted. Anyway, and also, Eagle Artillery. I start to light up, it starts to activate, but it doesn't fully activate when you deploy about 150 troop capacity. I don't know what the capacity is on spells and heroes, but basically you can see here, oh, it also spells, it works as spells. Now notice, where I put my haste spell and where I put my balloons, my goal is to get here. So, the nicest path I see is going from here to here to here to here to here to here, or even from here to here. So my goal is, I don't want them to go this way, right? So I'm going to take these out to the best of my ability, as well as these, so I don't have stuff going this way, probably like this, and then around. That's an attack killer. That can really ruin your attack. So I put my balloons there, haste here. Notice my haste. I put it so that my balloons are, I can guarantee my balloons will make it to this archer tower. If you put your haste right on top, look at all this, like between that pumpkin and this builder's hut, they're moving slowly, getting killed by whatever defenses there are, like air defense or archer tower. So you want to put it so that the balloons will be affected by it soon, but you also don't want to put it too far outside that once they're inside, they're dead. They just can't move. That's why I kind of put it on top of the archer tower. Notice how they work. They get in. I put another one there just because there's 2 air defense, they'll get melted. My goal here was to take out these 2 defenses, which I think it worked. I think I only took out the Archer Tower? Yes, I did, okay. But it ultimately still works out. Actually, this funnel might not have been necessary, but it's just a precautionary. Now notice, I'm going to drop my queen right here. Notice the placement. Very precise. I put it as far into that corner. See how there's that faint, lightly colored line? That's the barrier from where you can put your troops. I tried to put her as physically close as I could to that little corner there. My goal here is to take out this, this, and this, so that I can ensure my balloons go from here, 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 into here. You're also gonna notice I immediately placed some wall breakers. Now I'm gonna explain something about the queen. She's an idiot. She's a total idiot. In the past at least 3 or 4 years of Clash of Clans since the queen has been out, she's an idiot. But she is still predictable. So notice, she takes this out. Now, what's the next closest building? The Archer Tower. Then, you need to be able to be successful, you need to be able to predict where she's going to be. After she destroys this, I'm gonna predict she's gonna destroy this, and then this. Then, that leaves the next closest buildings, all of these. But, I blew the wall. So actually, these are now part of her possible tracking. So notice, she took this out. Now she's going to target one of these two. Okay, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to see. I dropped the rage because she's about to die. Too many defenses. But again, notice my rage placement. I know she's going to move in this way. So that's why I made sure my rage kind of came inside like this, not too far out. But I also want to make sure my healers get hit by it. Now, ignore the poison. It was a really good poison drop prediction where the skeletons are going to go, but my queen took them out anyway, so it was actually terrible. So now notice, what is closest to her? This or this? I'm actually going to say this, which works out for me, because then if she takes this out, she's probably going to be standing next to this wall here, meaning her next attack will be one of these two buildings. Let's see where she goes. She goes there, and it's going to be one of these two. Okay, she takes out the wizard tower. Then it's going to be this. Then it's probably going to be this or this. Okay, so it was this. So now she's going to target the king. Now notice, these two are far away from each other. Way further than these two, or even these two. So that ensures my balloons are going to go in. Again, notice how my haste is outside of that barrier where I can deploy troops. That's good. Notice where I put my balloons. Well, I put them kind of in spread there, whatever. But notice where they go. They're going to go from here to these, to this, and then most of them are going to come in here because they're going to be over here. The next closest thing is the Inferno Tower, and then eventually these. Notice the Eagle target's activated, Eagle Artillery is activated. Notice this guy's fatal mistake in his base. His air defense is outside of the Eagle Artillery's no targeting area. Like, this one was good, but had he put this air defense where this expo was, the Eagle Artillery would have changed from my Lava Hound to my balloons, or even possibly my Warden or Archer Queen. That would have been more beneficial to him. That's beside the point. Notice my haste. They're really well next to each other. I froze the Inferno Tower, the Expo, and the Eagle. Eagle wasn't necessary because it just fires, so there's probably another 5 seconds until it charges up again. But I made sure to take out the Inferno Tower. That was priority. Air defense, meh. Air defense, meh. Expo, kinda meh. But Inferno Tower, that's what I need, because I don't have any heal spells. I need my balloons to survive as long as I can. So now, I'm gonna predict. So, my balloons are here on this air defense. Let's ignore the ones going there. So, from this air defense, what is closer? Probably one of these two. But I'm actually gonna say the Expo's closer. Let's see where they go. And also notice my spell placement. Pay very close attention. Okay, so they went to the Expo. Now, what's closest? This or this? Probably the Tesla, considering they're more on the left side of the Expo. See, this is the kind of stuff you just kind of gotta predict to the best of your ability. Sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes it's near impossible because you may not know if they have Teslas there, because I didn't know they had Teslas there. And actually, the fact that he had Teslas there can hurt him, depending on how the troops work out. So, also notice how my queen started going for this wall because of his queen. That's just a bonus. I didn't even think of that. But anyway, they go in, they divide perfectly. Most of them go here, and then they eventually go into these. This Tesla's almost dead, so they're gonna head this way. And then, what's next? Probably either this Inferno Tower or these Expos. Basically, with this setup, I have cleaned out the core. Not only that, but some of them headed over this way. Notice how I use my Warden's ability once they're targeted by that Inferno Tower, and actually his Queen is attacking my balloons as well. And also, look at my rage placement. I placed it so that anything in this circle is affected. And I consider that really good placement right there. I got as much value out of them as I can. And notice, I also want to point this out. Notice how these balloons aren't in the rage. And watch, they'll be over here, and they'll still have the rage effect. That's something to know about haste and rage. They still gain the benefit of speed, even after like 3 or 4 tiles out. See that? They just ran out of their rage right now. Also, that's a level 5 bomb. Anyway, that's something to note too. And you can use that to your benefit. Like, notice how... I'm not gonna... I was just gonna say, notice how those 2 haste I had were, like, the circumferences were touching? You could actually put them like 3 or 4 tiles apart and get more distance out of it because of that little effect that they... It's like, I guess it's a momentum thing? Anyway, I also put my baby dragons for just cleanup. The rest of this is pretty self-explanatory. It's all out of my hands. I've already deployed everything. I put my jump over here so that my king can do some cleanup on these defenses. Notice I still have some balloons, so I want to take out these air targeting defenses. Here, I'm going to speed this up. This was indeed a 3-star. My king took out some stuff. He died pretty quickly, actually. That was bad on my part, kind of. So that's how that's done. I think that's pretty much it for this guide. Yeah, Eagle Artillery, just be sure not to spam your army, deploy them smart, and in a way that you can get as much destruction and funneling and things destroyed before it activates, because once it activates, that's when the world of hurt begins. Inferno Towers, keep an eye on that. Make sure you are not relying on something to be healed that's going to be targeted. You need to be able to predict. It's very important to know where your troops are going so you know how to deal with your spells. You know what? Let's do an attack. I'll just go with it. Yeah, let's do a live attack. Let's see. Ooh, what a beautiful base to demonstrate how AI works. I say that because of how things are spread out. How do I want to go about this? Well, I definitely want to go from this side, because I want to take out these Inferno Towers, get to the Eagle. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to put a haste here. Do I want to do that? Yes, I do. I'm going to put it right here. Perfect, okay. That's 1 hit, that's 2 hit, that's a dead Archer Tower, okay. I'm gonna put my queen right here. Ooh, let's get this poison down. Blow this wall. They're not gonna blow that wall, but also notice my poison placement. I'm gonna activate her ability now, actually, and I'm gonna start with my actual attack. Put it right here. Head on in. Ooh, my other one didn't activate. Oh, there goes my queen. A little bit early. Drop my rage there. I'm going to put my freeze here to hit that sweeper as well. Things should move in the way I want. Yes, they are. Okay, I want to put this here. Beautiful, beautiful. Things are going pretty well. Uh-oh, they're not. Oh, there they go. Oh, wait, my warden's down there. Oh, shoot. Well, that's unfortunate. My computer made a sound that's annoying. Okay, so I can still salvage this attack, actually, because I have my king and a jump spell. I'm going to specifically put my jump here. That baby dragon should come in clutch. I'm going to put... Good, he's heading for that collector, or that storage, I mean. Come on, baby dragon, I need you to... Ooh, this is a problem. Okay, Let's put this, yeah, that'll target that. That should head for the town hall because it is the closest building. Yes, he will. Notice how he's inside the Eagle Artillery. I'm going to activate his ability to be sure to get it. I'm also going to nab this Dark Elixir storage, maybe? Close enough. Baby Dragon came in clutch. So look at that. Even I'm going to save my Warden's health. So even a poorly executed attack, you can come in clutch when you know how to use the AI to your benefit. Alright, this will conclude this episode. It's a very long episode, but I feel like I explained this very well. Maybe I didn't. That can be reflected in if you like, if you comment if you have any questions, or you can join the clan. This is the clan I'm in. Feb is top, Ram's leader. I'm in there somewhere. This is my profile. This is my base, probably going to be my base until... Also, I just want to point out the importance of spawner bases. If you like these obstacles and you want to keep them, so you want them to spawn on the edge, just do a base like this where there's no 2x2 spaces. And ironically, you guys should copy this base. I've actually won defenses with this, which is stupid because it's not meant to defend, it's just meant to spawn. Anyway, you guys don't need to know that. Join the clan. If you join the clan, make sure you have in the request that you know about our clan through this video, or if you find us through global, okay? Basically just indicate that you're not from the enemy clan, basically, just any enemy clan. We don't want spies. Also comment, there's a discussion page on our channel that if you need to if you want to ask me something, just comment. I can usually get back pretty soon. Anyway, this has been Death Rider. See you guys next time.